Hey everyone, happy Mama Monday to all of you. We are in episode 8 of the Pre-Mama Mode series right here in Katie's Corner. I'm so excited to share month 6 of my pregnancy journey with you. Last week we finished up my month 5 with all of the mountains and the peaks of pregnancy, and we talked a little bit about kind of the peaks and valleys of month 5, the struggles, but the highlights all within the same. And in month 6, it was just you snapped and you missed it of events in month 6. There was so much going on, and it was just a crazy time. It was during the holiday season, right end of November into December, and it flew by, as every holiday season does. But then with everything else that was going on with the pregnancy, it just made it that much quicker, it seemed like. And before we knew it, we were jumping into month 7. But within month 6, because it was so busy, we just, in the blink, it was over and done with. Month 6 started out for us at the hospital for a hospital visit, of course. And the reason we had to go to the hospital is I had a absolute flood of fluids all of the sudden one Saturday afternoon while I was sitting at home, and it really truly felt like I had wet my pants. And talking to other moms out there, that's what you hear when your water breaks. That's what it feels like. And so my mind just went into, oh my gosh, this can't be my water breaking. I'm only 6 months into pregnancy. Like, what is happening? What's going on? And instant of, what the heck do we do? So with that, we went to the hospital per my doctor's orders, and they gave us an examination, reassured us that the fluid was not amniotic fluid, so my water had not broke, thank goodness. But we didn't know really what that leaking was, why it happened, what was the cause, any of that. And throughout the remainder of my pregnancy, I continued to have fluid leakage, we just didn't know what it was. And some days were worse than others, and they constantly just kept telling us, if you ever have a flush, you always need to come in, because it very well possibly could be your water leaking or your water breaking. So that was our introduction to month 6, was having a slight scare of, are we really going into labor already? What is this? Why is it happening? What's going on with it? And because of that, we sat down and we said, okay, what are the things that we absolutely have to get done before I either get put on bed rest or before we have this baby? Because what if it happens sooner than what we're planning? So we got together, we looked at kind of the checklist, we looked at our finances. How are we going to do financial planning when we are going down to a 1-income household while I'm on mat leave? What's that going to look like if I take the full mat leave of 12 weeks, which in the long run we decided that's what I was going to do, with the understanding that if financially we needed to, I could go back to work earlier, and we had my employer on board with that too. So we were able to get that checked off. We took care of our registry right away. We didn't really put too much thought or pressure on us with the registry, but we just said, let's get what we know we need, and everything else we can get at a later time. But again, if something happens or we have another scare like this, let's just make sure we get certain things done. So got the registry checked off. We made a list of daycares, what daycares we were interested in, which ones could get us in by July of 2021, as well as which ones we could afford, location-wise, everything. We made a list of those. we got on the schedule to do tours for the following month. So we got that taken care of. All of this was all kind of crushed into about 2 weeks because then it was Christmas. So month 6, it just went boom, boom, boom. And then Christmas time came, which meant sweets and treats and eats and deliciousness. And I'm finally feeling good. I'm having some positive feels. I'm not currently leaking, so I'm gonna eat some treats. However, I have in the back of my mind, my gestational diabetes test is coming up in a week. I had to take my gestational diabetes test the week after Christmas and between New Year's. And for those of you moms out there who had to take that test sucks. And it's not fun. You don't get to eat for some odd hours beforehand, and then you go in the morning and they make you drink this really sugary juice thing and then draw your blood a couple different hours later on to check how your body kind of takes care of that sugar. And so yeah, that's how my month 6 ended was the gestational diabetes test, and then the results come in the next episode. But there's a reason why month 6 just flew. It was like nonstop. Things were happening and going and checking things off the list as quick as can be, just in case we had another flush of fluid scare, and it is my water breaking type. So it was a whirlwind, but it was fun. It definitely made the process go a lot quicker when we're that busy, and around the holidays it always feels fast and chaotic anyways, right? So yeah, a lot of craziness, a lot of emotions with the start of the month being a little scary for us, but we got it taken care of, and everything thankfully was so still wonderful, and the baby was still healthy. And as we know, that's always has been my number one priority throughout the pregnancy. So excited. Next week I get to share with you month 7. I get to share with you my diabetes results and about daycare tours and what's all to come in the 3rd trimester of my pregnancy on the way to meeting my baby. So I can't wait to share it with you guys. I would love to hear your stories, so please feel free to comment in the comment section. If you guys had a kind of scare of reality of, hey, this might come a little quicker than what we're planning, what all do we need to get done? And if you had a flush of fluid happen to you, I would love to hear your experience with all of that as well. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at Katie's Coaching Corner. Corner is with a K at gmail.com. And just please remember, I am not a doctor, nor do I have a healthcare professional background. So this is just my story that I'm enjoying sharing with all of you. If you do have any questions or wanting to make any changes to your health, consult your provider. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Please feel free to subscribe to Katie's Corner channel, and that way you can catch all of my Mama Mode series and episodes to come. We will catch you guys next week. Take care. Bye-bye.